Wednesday sure did live up to its name. Boy, was that a fantastic day. Let's recap it and run it back today. Hey, welcome on into the Thursday episode here of Winning Bets, giving you guys free sports picks every single day. And as always, thank you so much for starting off your day with me right here. Boy, was yesterday a fantastic Wednesday. That was a remarkable Wednesday. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I know you guys did as well. Had good times with you guys last night on Twitter. Let's go ahead and recap it, and then we got some bets for you guys today. As you guys know, in soccer, we went 2-1. We hit over 2.5 goals in that Tottenham versus Southampton game, which was a fantastic game. That was the game that was on USA Network, and just an absolutely fantastic game. You know, Tottenham looking good, Southampton battling all the way back. You know, they go down 2-1, they get 2 goals. I mean, just absolutely fantastic football right there. So love it. And the pouring rain. Yeah, that was a good, fantastic match right there, and easily went up over 2.5 goals. And then so did Villa and Leeds. Both teams are scoring over 2.5. That one cashed in the first half. Those two teams just absolutely got at it. That was a 3-3 thriller. I didn't watch any of that game. That one was on the Peacock Network, and I was too busy watching Spurs, Southampton, and also Manchester City, Brentford. But, I mean, just based on the scoreline, that game was everything I thought it would be. It'd be a lot of scoring. Both teams obviously chipping in, and, yeah, just a good game of football right there. So that was another good cash. The only trip up of the day was Manchester City first half team total over 1.5 goals. Watch that one again. That one was streaming on the Peacock Network. City had all the possession in the first half. I think they had about like 80%. But it was like a lot of just like dumb, meaningless possession. Normally City just kind of goes at you and attacks you, whether it's, you know, down the flanks. You know, we know they'd like to square balls in, or maybe they like to, you know, De Bruyne with the chips into the box and guys get on the end of that. They weren't doing anything. It was just a lot of side-to-side passing, trying to break Brentford down. And I say trying, not like aggressively trying. Like I said, they just didn't seem like they were going forward all that much. They did get one goal in that first half. Sterling worked a penalty, got it, got tripped, rightfully so, and Mahrez smashed it in. We did though, so that thing gave us about a 5-minute sweat, and we almost got a cash. Sterling got a beautiful through ball. He got put in, and he either had the option of shoot or give a good pass to somebody, and he did nothing. I mean, he just didn't do shit. And there went the opportunity right there in injury time. So, but overall, good day in soccer. 2-1, put money in your pocket. And then we carried that over the NBA. An NBA sweep. Just like on Monday night when we went 2-0, we got a nice 2-0 sweep on Wednesday night as well. We did over 208 points in Raptors vs Thunder. Good cash right there. It was sweaty, was uncomfortable, but eventually came home and got us the cash. And then under 237 points in Bulls Hornets. Boy, that one wasn't sweaty at all. And then at the end, if you look at the score, it's like, whoa, that was pretty close. Yeah, that one wasn't as close, though. That was a good, easy cash. So we've been good on these over-unders this week. We're 7-1 this week on NBA full game over-unders. Just doing fantastic work. And then we add in there the DraftKings NBA same game parlay promotion. We completed our 3 nights of that. As always, you just need to hit one of those 3 nights. We did that on Tuesday night, so we earned 1.6 units. And as you see in this week, a $20 free bet was also earned. So just a fantastic work of using that promo, not only making money, but also earning free bets. So good job everybody out there that tailed on that one. And then you can also see in the tweet, we now have $33 in arbitrage money that we've earned this week. Hell, we earned a lot of money last night doing the gift there in hockey on DraftKings. And then also their 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. boost that they're putting out every night for the Super Bowl. They put out a big one last night. Who will score first? You could arbitrage that and make $27 alone just off that one bet. So just doing a good job this week of putting in free money in our pocket. Again, we're up to $33. It's getting to the point where I'm going to make probably 2 Super Bowl free rolls, maybe like 2 $15 free rolls. Hell, let's just keep building this thing tonight. Maybe we'll, keep going crazy. Maybe we'll get a free roll this afternoon. I don't know, but it feels good putting free money in your pocket and putting it to use. So just good work right there. But overall, good work. 2-1 in soccer, 3-0 in basketball, and plus 4.36 units. And now up on the week at plus 5.87 units. Guys, hit that like button if you were part of yesterday's win. If you tailed those 2 soccer wins, or if you tailed those 2 basketball wins, hit that like button and let me know. A couple things just to go ahead and run by you before I get into the bets. I've been hit up by a couple of you on Twitter asking about NBA player props, and you guys have noticed they've stopped throughout the course of this week. It's all because of today and the NBA trade deadline. You're seeing trades. We saw them earlier on this week. Sacramento, Indiana. The Blazers had one with, I think it was the Pelicans, if I believe correctly. Full game over-unders to me are like, bulletproof, so to speak, in terms of trades, right? I mean, unless you're trading like a full-on superstar, which nobody is really going to be doing that. To me, it doesn't really matter once you start talking about non-superstar players, who's in the lineup. They're going to make the shots, miss the shots, do whatever. Your over-under is going to be sweaty. But player props is severely impacted by who's on the court, who's not on the court. You start getting these trades, and these guys' minutes are now being adjusted due to guys leaving and coming into the team. So I just didn't feel comfortable doing player props this week. And then after we get past this trade line, want to more than likely give it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and see how the rotation minutes are then shaking out with the new rosters. It's not a guarantee that, you had 28 minutes before per game, you're going to still get 28 minutes. Hell, you could go 30 or you could go 26. So let's just get through this trade deadline before we resume NBA player props, see where everything kind of settles, see where the minutes are adjusted after a few days after the, trade deadline, and then we'll jump back into player props, when we find good spots like we always, kind of do. So that's been what's going on with player props. Wanted to let you guys know, as a few of you hit me up there. The other thing I wanted to let you guys know is 12 p.m. Eastern time, new episode of Between the Posts, where Matt and I will break down all 10 games this week in the Premier League and give you guys leans and bets for all 10 games this Premier League weekend. So look forward to doing that a little bit later on this afternoon with Matt. And then also, after I do that with Matt, I'll be getting on with the Hockey Squirrel, and he'll be jumping on here and giving us a couple or maybe one hockey bet. So make sure you look forward to the Hockey Squirrel Between the Posts a little bit later on this afternoon. All right, let's go right back to the NBA, where we've been hot so far this week. Let's go ahead and do more full game over-unders. Let's get in one over, one under. Let's go ahead and do the over in Clippers Mavericks. We're going over 215.5 points at minus 110 over at FanDuel. Sorry, minus 110 over at FanDuel. Over 215.5 points between your Clippers and your Mavericks. I got the game scored at 224, so I haven't been giving you guys a lot of justification in the past for these. That is the justification. Basically, what the hell do I have the game scored at? That is it, 224. So we'll gladly take over 215.5 in Clippers versus Mavericks. The other game I'm going to be betting, but I haven't bet yet, unless in the editing process you go ahead and see a bet slip, is Bucks versus the Suns. I'm going to be taking the under. I've got the game scored at 227. I've seen the line at 232.5. My guess is the public's going to be on the over, and I think we can maybe get 233.5, maybe even 234 flat. I don't know, but I think the public's going to be on the over, so I'm holding off. Again, maybe you see it now in the editing process as I've changed my mind and just gone ahead and grabbed under 232, because that's what's offered right now at FanDuel, DraftKings, BetRivers, what have you, is under 232.5. I am betting this game. You can be assured of that. It's just a matter of, just like yesterday with that, what was it, Bulls-Hornets, when I told you guys, like, we're taking the under, you can see the line moving up. Like, what's the rush? We would have gotten a cash at that number I gave you guys yesterday at 234 when I did the show, but we held out for 237. Feels good to have those extra 3 points in your pocket. I think this is going to be that same scenario as Bulls-Hornets yesterday. Hold off. If you want to go ahead and grab 232 right now, go ahead and grab it. Again, it's a bet that I'm certainly going to be making. I will be on it. Maybe it is in the editing process, or I'll go ahead and tweet it out a little bit later on, but Bucks Suns will be going under. Let's call it 232 just for now, but again, we'll obviously, whatever I buy, that's the official number we're using. But yeah, we're going under in Bucks Suns a little bit later on tonight. All right, 2 games on the NBA slate. Do check out for NBA first quarter, but we don't have the NBA first quarter numbers out. In the Grizzlies versus Pistons game, I'm interested if the number is at 55.5 going over. So Grizzlies Pistons over 55.5. And then in the Knicks Warriors game, I'm interested if the number is 55.5, but this time going under. So Knicks Warriors under 55.5 and Grizzlies Pistons over 55.5. Again, those are not official bets. We need to wait and see what the numbers come in at. Make sure the juice is at a good value as well. But that's where I lean in the first quarter. So we did have 2 good first quarter leans I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys as well. All right, guys, that's going to be about it. There's only 2 soccer games on. Liverpool versus Leicester, Wolves versus Arsenal. I wanted to bet Wolves versus Arsenal, but the bet that I had in mind was way too juicy. It was at like minus 180. So you guys know I don't go above minus 150. So no bet there in Wolves Arsenal. And then Liverpool versus Leicester. I don't know. I just don't have a good feeling on that game. I actually want to wait to get today's episode of Between the Posts and kind of ask Matt and kind of feel him out. So maybe I will go ahead and bet that game after I talk to him and kind of get his thoughts and feelings on that game. So check me out on Between the Posts, or just check me out a little bit later on Twitter for any afternoon soccer bets. Otherwise, guys, we do have that FanDuel TNT Thursday risk-free same game parlay to use on the basketball game tonight. So check for that a little bit later on Twitter. Going to be doing the Bucks versus Suns game. Already know the game I'll be doing. Just waiting on player prop information, waiting waiting on to see that over-under go ahead and settle, because I'm sure I'll likely put that under there in that same game parlay as well. So yeah, we do got that. So I think that's it. All right, so guys, make sure you come back a little bit later on this afternoon. Again, got an episode of Between the Posts at 12 p.m. Eastern time, and then we got the Hockey Squirrel coming back a little bit later on, giving us those hockey bets. But again, we got 2 official bets. We're going to go and take over 215.5 points in Clippers versus Mavericks, and we're going to take the under in Bucks versus Suns. All right, guys, hit that like button. Have yourselves a great Thursday. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching till the end. I'm Jason Mattis. Any love you can show by giving me a like, a subscription, or a comment, or even just share this video is very much appreciated. And don't forget to turn on your notifications to increase your chances of locking in the same odds as I talked about today. And check out my other great videos in these corners.